How's it going, everybody? And in this video, I've got some huge new details on Phantom Blade Zero, with S Game releasing a new trailer for the upcoming action RPG. But no release date yet, unfortunately. This new trailer celebrates 2025's Year of the Snake with a fresh gameplay of a boss battle and a look at new snake-themed weapons as well too. The Sword Whip Soft Snake Sword, the Twin Swords White Serpent, and Crimson Viper. The trailer does also state release date will be announced this year as developers continue to tweak and finalize the game. I imagine, if there is a so-called state of play that's supposed to happen next month of February, then there's a chance maybe that they will announce a release date at that state of play. Considering this game is going to be coming to both PS5 and PC day one, it's not necessarily your first party per se, it's probably more like second party. And this is definitely one of the games that I'm anticipating to play this year. Hopefully we get it this year. Definitely looking forward to it because of how it looks. It's very hack and slash, like Matrix meets a John Woo type of film that fuses traditional techniques and philosophies of Chinese martial arts with inspiration from Hong Kong action films of the 1980s and 1990s. The boss that your character is battling here is called the Seven Judgments, a sort of puppet master with clones. Kind of think Naruto anime a bit here. And this showcases a further example of the game's parrying and dodge mechanics, as well as its high difficulty. Some other details I have for you that have been noted by Genki on Twitter here, thanks to him, is that the PS5 version will run at a smooth and stable frame rate. It will be PS5 Pro enhanced as well with that support there. It's designed to meet true next generation standards. We already mentioned it's been inspired by Hong Kong martial arts films. It's combo-oriented action, fast and fluid combat, block, parry, and dodge enemy attacks, multi-phase boss battles, fight groups of enemies that have coordinated attacks, offensive and defensive weapons, snake-themed weapons, which we went over a bit here with the White Python and Red Viper dual blades, Venomous Soft Blade, Flexible Sword. It is using Unreal Engine 5 as well. Has a significant budget that they are using to push the boundaries even further. Generational leap in action gaming is what they're touting as well. And of course, a release date announcement coming later in 2025. So all important details to know. Want to reiterate on some of those. We're just doing that there. If you've not seen this trailer like in its full glory and everything like that, check it out. I know I'm showing it here in the video here, but no audio. But man, it looks so sick. I am looking forward to this game. It is shaping up to be definitely one of the best looking games and hopefully one of the best playing games from a gameplay standpoint and technical standpoint of the year. We got a lot going on this year, from Ghost of Yote, another samurai, Japanese or at least Asian type of game in some capacity that's going to probably compete with this game as well as compete with like Assassin's Creed Shadows, because that's another Asian type of style of game where there's going to be, martial arts involved in some capacity. And all these are going to be different in terms of how they're going to approach the styles of the combat, but similar in some ways too. And honestly, it's great to see that we're getting more of these like Chinese, even Korean developers get their shine, get their games out. Black Myth Wukong, a much beloved game of 2024, celebrated by many people in the gaming community. And it was many people's game of the year as well too. This could see a similar success like Black Myth Wukong, which went on, I think, to sell, 25 million copies, maybe even more. And if still true, this releasing both day one on PC and PS5 is huge. I'm still wondering, if we can do different builds. Obviously, we have a plethora of different weapons we can use in this game. There's going to be a bunch of bosses and enemy types to deal with and learn their attack patterns and movements and things like that. But man, I wonder how they're going to handle builds or build variety, if we can even do that in this game. It is an action RPG. It's not just an action game. It's not a Souls-like. This is hack and slash. Think Devil May Cry, Sekiro, mixed in a bit there, elements there. And like I said earlier, a bit of Matrix looking type of stuff here with some old school 1980s to 1990s films that they even touted. And honestly, I think John Woo, when it comes to this, older John Woo films, things like that, that I grew up on watching, when it comes to how the action is in this game, the combat, it looks so smooth, man, so good. And I'm ready for a fun challenge in this game. Hopefully learn about the PC requirements soon as well too. Nothing on that yet. With it being Unreal Engine 5 as well as the game engine, that can be hit or miss on both console and PC, depending on the game or depending how good the team is at optimizing the game for console and PC. So I'm still a little bit worried on that from a technical standpoint. And it seems like they're just trying to get that polish there. They're trying to finish up polishing. Got announced back in 2023. And a few years later, we're going to get it released. So yeah, hopefully this year. I also imagine they're trying to release it at a time where it doesn't interfere with, like, you know, other PlayStation games coming this year, like Ghost of Yote, Death Stranding 2, Marathon, Fair Games, and others that are probably coming out this year as well. Honestly, though, they could probably get away with putting it out in maybe April. I think that'd be a good time. I mean, do what Stellar Blade did. Release it in April, if they can do that, that is. And maybe do Ghost of Yote in the fall, right? Fall holiday, something like that. Marathon and Fair Games both being like live service type of style games. Release them, I guess, whenever. I don't know. That's just my speculation ideas on that. That's why I'm saying maybe at the State of Play, if the State of Play actually happens next month, we might get a release date for Phantom Blade Zero. But we'll have to wait and see. What do you guys think about this? Let me hear from you in the comments below. Is this something you're looking forward to as a game? Are you glad it's not a Souls-like and more of that action RPG, hack and slash style, something like a Devil May Cry or Bayonetta with flashy combat, but also so we have fun, difficult challenge in terms of how to learn enemies and bosses? Or is this, you know, too much martial arts and like samurai and Japanese or Chinese sword type games coming out? Because we've been having a lot, honestly, over the past several years now. And are you just maybe just fatigued on that type of style of game? Let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed this and found this helpful, guys. If you did, hit that like, subscribe if you're new. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next video.